I'm cutting the fringes off my clothes. This right here is a skirt, and I have blue ribbon and just regular cotton fringes, which is about 1.5 inches. And I'm going to cut it off. Now, the reason I'm cutting it off is, number one, the ribbon is supposed to be violet. The Hebrew word techelet is actually means violet, not blue. In the King James, it says blue, and that's incorrect. It's an incorrect translation. At the time the King James was written, they didn't have the terminology violet. They called violet blue. And so in our modern times, we think that it's the actual blue, and we don't understand the thinking of the times back then. Because violet had a lot of blue in it, they called it blue because there was no vocabulary for violet. Just like now, we might call a brown-looking color caramel or honey instead of brown. Saying caramel or honey is more specific. Saying brown isn't necessarily incorrect. It might be the wrong shade of brown, but it's still brown. So the color of the ribbon is not blue. And there's many things I can go on to talk about it, but this video is not about the blue. There's many evidence indicating that it's violet. Number one, it says it in the Hebrew. Really, you don't need to research anything else. The concordance says it's violet. The Hebrew, techelet, means violet. What more do you need? But if you need more, you can do your research. I have videos about this. I'm not going to go any further about it. The reason I cut off the fringes was because the word tzitzit is the word that they translated for fringe in the English King James. However, tzitzit means lock. In order for a fringe to be qualified as a tzitzit, it has to be a lock. Now, I'm wearing this caftan right now, and as you can see, I have violet ribbon, and I have cotton bullion fringes. These bullion fringes are a lock. As you can see, they're twisted together, and they're locked up. It's not coming out. So this is a lock. You could actually tie your, have tassel fringes, but it has to be either bullion or some kind of knot, some kind of lock in your fringe. That's what tzitzit means. Tzitzit means lock, okay? And the reason why it's translated as a fringe is because we're supposed to have our tzitzits, our locks, throughout the hem of our garment, not just the corner. I want you to pay attention to this bullion fringe. It's at the corner, and so is the ribbon, and it's all the way around the hem. So I am covering all bases doing my fringe this way. And also the ancient pictures, they show Israelites wearing fringes this way, and there's some kind of ribbon on top of it. You can't see the color because of the stone, but you can see the style, and this is what it looks like. So you do not have a fringe unless it is locked. It's not a tzitzit. It's a fringe, but it's not a tzitzit. And if your color isn't techelet, it's incorrect. Also, you can't put this style of ribbon and fringe on a foreign garment. Zephaniah, I think it's 1:7 or 1:8. One of those scriptures. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but it's one of those scriptures. Yahweh says he will punish all those who wear strange apparel. So not only do you have to wear tzitzit fringes, it has to be on an approved garment. Yahweh doesn't want you to wear a garment that's mixed. He doesn't want you to wear foreign apparel. You read about if you read the Old Testament stories, you'll read about how the Israelites, Yahweh wasn't with the Israelites because one of the Israelites in the camp stole a Babylonian garment. Then he confessed, and Yahweh killed him and his whole family. He called it a goodly Babylonian garment. Well, Yahweh called it an accursed thing. So if you're wearing American clothes, it's an accursed thing. And if you don't have money to upgrade your clothing, that's fine. But do not take tzitzits and ribbon and apply it to an accursed garment. You're not going to make Yahweh happy. You're not doing anything for our people because we're supposed to be set apart. How are you set apart if you're wearing American clothes and you're just throwing fringes on it? I mean, that's all you did. You just threw fringes on it and nothing. Many people who wear fringes, even if it's on like a Hebrew-looking garment, they're taking polyester fringe, and I'm annoyed with that. They're taking a bullion fringe like this, which I definitely believe is a tzitzit, and they're using polyester on a cotton garment. What about the commandment about mixing fabrics together? I mean, when you sew a cotton garment, you should use cotton thread. You should use cotton ribbon. You should use cotton fringes. Now, you're just mixing everything. The word polyester, poly means many. You're mixing. The fabric alone, polyester, you should put your nose up to it. It's not a good quality fabric. You really think Yah wants us to produce this toxic fabric that, makes some people even allergic to it? It's just not good fabric. And all the pollution that it probably causes, we don't even want to go into that. I mean, we shouldn't be associated with using polyester fabric. We need to get back to what is right. Polyester is a crap fabric, and you shouldn't mix the garments. So let's do it right, or let's not do it at all. It's better that you walk around in American clothes with no fringes and ribbon on it than just insulting Yah by throwing this set apart style. This is set apart. You should choose this on a righteous garment so you could eventually uplift your people. When your people see you, they see you wearing a righteous garment with this, not an unholy garment with this. You're bringing down the nation. So please, people, cut off your tzitzits. If you did it wrong, do it right. Visit HebrewGarments.com if you're looking for righteous apparel. I'm trying to introduce affordable garments for those everyday wear as far as jersey material. So I don't want to hear any more excuses. Research if you don't know. I have videos on this topic. YouTube, visit youtube.com/C/Hebrew Garments. And you can see all my videos, and I have plenty of evidence if that's what you need. Let's do it right. Whether you believe me that this is a tzitzit or this is the right color or not, fine. Don't believe me, but at least research it instead of following man, following tradition, following your congregation. If your congregation still wants to do it blue, but you clearly are proved that it's techelet, that it's violet, why continue? You're following man. If Yah says it's violet, why you doing it blue? There's a lot of history in the color blue, and if you just look into my research alone, you're gonna be disgusted with the color blue. You're just not gonna be happy with it. It's just not a great color. Shalom. I hope this has been helpful, and if it isn't, that's okay. I'm going to wear it the right way, and on my clothes, if it's wrong, I'm just gonna cut it off, and I'm gonna get rid of I'm gonna do my best in getting rid of all my American clothes. I don't wanna wear any more American T-shirts. I just want to do it right, and I know a lot of people want to do it right. If you want to do it right, that is great. More power to you. But if you don't have the money, don't insult our nation by walking around wearing American clothes with tzitzit and ribbon the improper way. Take your time. Build your outfit. Every 2 weeks, grab you a new outfit. Do it the right way. You'll feel better. At the end of the year, you'll have a lot of very good righteous apparel. 100% cotton. 100% linen. If it's linen, sew using 100% linen thread. Use linen ribbon. Use linen fringes. If you don't know how to do it, that's why I'm here. Visit HebrewGarments.com. I hope it's been helpful. Shalom.